But yeah, that's how I feel about the whole thing. And look, I hope they make an enormous amount of money. I really do. But every time I see them on my TV, I change the channel because I don't personally find it interesting. And I have nothing against either of them. I just don't find that interesting. There's a lot of things that are on my TV, like The Handmaid's Tale. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care, and I'm not going to watch your show. I don't care how much you advertise it to me on YouTube or on Amazon Prime. I'm not going to watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I've never heard of it. What is this?
Handmaid?
It's a really popular show.
It's really hard to get ads to me.
Anytime you go on Hulu, like, well, even if like I have the ad-free Hulu also, but anytime you like click the home screen, it's like, boom, Handmaid's Tale, because I think it's one of their original series, and so
I pay for Hulu. I literally never watch Hulu.
I watch a ton of Hulu. I don't pay for Hulu, and I still do. And I am not going to watch. Look, I like doing this sometimes, like describing something based on an incredibly ignorant viewpoint. It's kind of the basis of the show already. So like The Handmaid's Tale, from the outside looking in, just having seen like the first 3 seconds of commercials before I'm able to fucking skip them or change the channel, it seems to me that it's in the future where like you hire these like handmaidens to fuck and maybe make babies with, so that like rich women don't have to have babies or something like that.
I thought for sure it was a Victorian thing where people had doilies.
Oh, it's futuristic. Sure.
I'm also guessing that
it's like dystopian.
Yeah, they wear the caps, and then it's like I'm also making it up. I haven't watched it. I assume they're like a borderline slave class, and
that's what I'm getting.
Maybe only some of them can have babies. It's like the Last Man, whatever fucking Clive Owen movie that was.
This sounds good.
Something like that. But
it looks like it's great. I refuse to find out.
You know what? It's like when you can advertise something so much that you're like, even if it looks okay out of spite, no. You know what? You have hammered me over the head with Handmaid's Tale too many times.
If you wanted me to watch this, you'd have sent me one commercial. Maybe I'd have bitten. But no,
80% on Rotten Tomatoes, 8.4 out of 10 on IMDb. 93% of Google users like the TV show.
The feeling that I get from the premise, like, again, incredibly, like, I'm just getting like tidbits here and there of like commercials and like posters. This is where my information comes from. But it kind of reminds me of like what's the fucking Jennifer Garner movie in the future where they make the kids fight to the death?
Hunger Games.
Yeah. It kind of
Jennifer
like
Garner in that, or you think Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh God, yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, that one.
Put the pieces together.
What got me one. Holy shit.
That's on the topic list.
Today's the day.
Okay, put a notch on the belt.
Everybody, April 29th.
2021.
I don't have anything to celebrate.
Can I get a kazoo? What's my T level doing now?
Ding dong, ding dong.
Impressive. Damn it. Applause set up on my Go XLR.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. It kind of reminds it looks like that. It looks like some sort of future dystopian scenario. All time. I don't know what it's a fucking about, but I'm not gonna find out because I'm just tired of being advertised to, and I refuse to watch anymore. And that's kind of how I feel about Jake Paul's fighting, and I guess Logan Paul's fighting as well.
You're just jaded by it.
I'm just jaded. I'm turned off by the amount of it that's being forced into me. It's like I've had enough. I don't care, and you keep fucking trying to make me care. Stop trying to make me stop trying to make Handmaid's Tale happen. It's not going to happen.
I'm looking at the costumes and the color choices in this. It's turning me off.
It's a lot of red, and what's funny is this is like one of the few shows that my fiance and I don't watch together. She is sitting out on the couch right now watching Handmaid's Tale.
Really?
Right now, she's like, she came home and I was here working on something. She's like,
I hear nothing but good things.
Well, you're doing the show.
4 seasons in.
Season 4, so she seems to like it.
I hear nothing but good things. It does seem to be like I don't see like. I think it's
more of a chick show. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I was trying to figure out how to say it. It seems like the main character is a woman, and it's about women's issues. To some extent, and like not actual like our women's issues, but like these future like fucked up women's issues. And I could see where like if you were a woman, you would be really intrigued by it. But I bet I would be too. I just refuse.
I bet it's good. But also, like, if you ever watched Mad Men, the main woman in the commercials is Peggy from Mad Men, and she was the most annoying, just really obnoxious character in that show. Like, just not even like you hate her because she does anything bad. Just like she's not funny and she's just being annoying, and like her scenes aren't as. Really, it was just that like Don Draper was the one who carried that whole show, and so anytime Don's not on screen, like, go back to Don. I don't care about this. Go back to Don.
Yeah.
And so that turned me off a little bit. That's a show that is tremendous early on and then really falls apart the last season or two.
Never seen like more than 1 or 2 episodes. It just didn't do it for me. I've seen clips of it, specifically the clips where Don Draper is like wheeling and dealing and like coming up with like ad stuff. Find that intriguing.
Doing like
but then I try to watch it and it's just like office politics and I'm distracted by Christina Hendricks' titties.
Yeah,
just so distracted by her titties.
Great part of the show.
And then by the time I get back from masturbating, like now we're on a different episode, and there the titties are again, and it's time to masturbate again.
Time to double dip.
And like 4 hours into watching Mad Men, I've actually seen about 12 minutes of it, and I'm sore.
Yeah. Well, then it
never works out.
It's not the show for you then.
No, I can't watch a Christina Hendricks show without masturbating furiously.
I don't think I've seen her in anything forever.
I don't know why you like fat chicks.
Do you know she's married? At some point, she was married to that guy from Super Troopers who eats the weed in the back of the car. Did you know that?
Great.
I think that. I have a fever dream about this. Hold on.
I know her husband is unattractive. I've seen pictures of him.
Joffrey Arend. Yes. Yeah. They got divorced 2 years ago, I guess, but he got to, enjoy that for 10 years. And fucking, he's the guy who's piling all the weed in his mouth in the back of the car in Super. What a great movie! That's a movie I've never rewatched too much. Like I've never drilled it into the ground the way I have some things. Like It's Always Sunny, love it to death, possibly my favorite all-time show. But I've drilled it so much into the ground that like I can put one on behind me and like recite the line and know the scene behind me. But this, like every 3-4 years, I turn on Super Troopers and it's just as funny as